Hello, everybody, and welcome to WDW Radio Live. I am Lou Mongello, and this is the WDW newscast for Wednesday, July 31st, 2013. I'm here to help you have the best possible Disney vacation experience and bring you a little bit of Disney magic wherever you are with this live broadcast every Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern here at WDW Radio Live. We also have the audio podcast, my new Disney in a Minute video blog series, the blog, live broadcasts, books, CDs, the free WDW Radio mobile app, special events, and more. And again, you can find everything over at WDWRadio.com. Tonight's show is brought to you by our friends over at Audible.com, where you can get a free audiobook download at audibletrial.com/WDWRadio. They have more than 100,000 titles to choose from, tons of Disney books. I'm currently listening to How to Be Like Walt, capturing the Disney magic every day of your life. There's also the Ridley Pearson Kingdoms Keeper series. Lots more. Again, you can sign up for free, cancel anytime, right? Right after you download your book, you can go ahead and cancel at audibletrial.com/WDWRadio. Let's get right into this week's Walt Disney World news. Really excited because, of course, the first thing we're going to talk about is food, because there's new news about the next 18th Annual Food and Wine Festival at Epcot Center, September 27th through November 11th. It is the most wonderful time of the year. They have announced that there are new menu. They've released the entire menu, right, for Food and Wine Festival, including tons of new menu items as well. So, for example, over in Scotland, they're going to have a new Scottish marketplace with seared Scottish salmon with cauliflower puree, vegetarian haggis. I just want to try haggis so I can say ate haggis. Scottish banoffee tart, Walker's shortbread crumbles, whiskey toffee. There's a new Innocent Gun beer over at the Brazil marketplace. There's also going to be a crispy pork belly with black beans, a seared scallop with a ragu of tomatoes. There's going to be a Carnival Moscato white sparkling beverage. Australia has a new dish. They're going to have garlic shrimp with roasted potatoes and a new dessert, a pavlova, a crispy meringue with fresh berries and vanilla custard. South Korea, you know I love you and your kimchi, your new kimchi dog with spicy mustard sauce. It's going to be spicy, I can tell you. The Florida local marketplace is going to have a Florida grass-fed beef slider with Monterey Jack and sweet and hot pickles, watermelon salad, a new Florida white sangria. Over in Poland, they're going to have a new frozen zarlatka. I don't know what it is, but it's a mixture of Polish vodka and apple pie cider. It has apples, so it must be healthy. And the refreshment port is going to be the temporary home of Dole Whips that can have liquors added for an additional flavor. So maybe in addition to just the rum, you can try some other liquors with your Dole Whip as well, too. Canada is going to have a new seared rainbow trout, a mushroom beef filet mignon, pastry chefs, a new Sauvignon Blanc exhibit, lots more. Again, there's so many reasons why you need to go to and love the Epcot Food and Wine Festival. Again, those dates are September 27th through November 11th, so it's going on for a long time this year. And they're going to start selling tickets for some of the culinary seminars and demonstrations around August 9th, and I think other tickets go on sale around August 13th, so it's coming up very, very quickly. It will be here before you know it. Again, Food and Wine Festival is personally my favorite of sort of the special events that take place throughout the year. Great time to visit Walt Disney World, especially Food and Wine. The whole Food and Wine race I don't get, because why would you want to run and then eat? I'll just eat without the running. Anyway, let's move from Epcot Center over to Disney's Animal Kingdom. We sort of suspected this for a long time, but the Festival of the Lion King Theater is moving, and it's been officially announced by Disney that it's going to be moving from its current location in Camp Minnie-Mickey over to the Harambe Village section of Africa, which sort of makes more sense in Disney's Animal Kingdom. The entrance is going to be located between the Tusker House and the Dawa Bar, and that new location should be complete sometime around 2014. Again, this is all predicated on the progress of Avatar Land or Pandora, whatever you want to call it, which I expect, or I think we sort of know now, Disney is going to release some more information about at the upcoming D23 Expo in just about a week or so, August 9th through the 11th. We're going to hear more about attractions for Avatar Land, as well as new Star Wars attractions coming to the parks as well. A little tease about what's going to be coming in just about a week and a half from the D23 Expo. I know a lot of people, one of my favorite parts of doing the audio podcast every week is mixing in the little sound clips and bits of music and background music throughout the show. Well, a lot of people have been asking for it for a long, long time. And after about 5 years, the Disney Parks is set to release a new Disney Parks audio CD on August 20th. So if you love the music from the parks, mark your calendars, circle the date. They're going to release new CDs for Disneyland and Walt Disney World filled with official park music. There'll be 2 disc sets. Each one is going to be a little bit different, have music from specifically Disneyland or Walt Disney World. Some new tracks that are coming to the CD, again, sort of helping to, if you own the old 4 Parks, 1 World CD, now they'll have about 5 new tracks on disc 1, including music from Be Our Guest, The Little Mermaid medley, The Circus Parade and Casey Jr., as well as new test track music, The Throne Room from Star Tours, You've Got a Friend in Me, and Hot Potato from Toy Story Mania. For the Disneyland version of the album, they'll have, again, things from Star Tours, as well as music from Buena Vista Street and Cars Land, like Suitcase and a Dream, Who's Afraid of the Big Bad Wolf, Little Mermaid medley, Welcome to Radiator Springs, Funicula from Cars Land over at Luigi's, and Radiator Springs Racers. Great music, and if you get out to Cars Land, I highly suggest picking up the Cars Land CD as well, too. Love, love, love the music from what I think is one of the most well-themed, completely immersive sections in any Disney park worldwide. But that's going to lead me to my question of the week for you, the listener. I know we all love the Disney parks music, and I think for a lot of different reasons, we have songs that resonate with us for different reasons, right? Whether it's nostalgia, the tune, whatever it may be. So I want you to share with me, what's your favorite Disney park song, right? What's your favorite music from the Disney parks? It could be a background track from a Tomorrowland or Adventureland, a theme song from Peter Pan's Flight or Soarin', whatever it may be. Leave your answer in the comment section below, whether you're watching on our YouTube channel at youtube.com/WDWRadio, listening to the audio in iTunes, or by watching the video on the WDW Radio blog. Couple of quick reminders too. Don't forget, speaking of the D23 Expo, if you're going to be out at the Expo, please come by and visit the WDW Radio and Mouse Fan Travel booth in the Collectors Forum. We're going to have a huge booth set up this year. Lots of interactive stuff for you to do and win. And if you can't make it there live, yes, you can, because we're going to bring the entire Expo to you virtually over at D23 Expo Live. We're going to do live video broadcast all 3 days with exclusive interviews, contests, and ways that you can be part of the show. Again, look for us in the Collectors Forum if you're at the Expo, or at D23ExpoLive.com, August 9th through the 11th, from show open to show close. Also, don't forget to visit the YouTube channel or the site for the new. And if you're going to be in Walt Disney World on Saturday, August 24th, be sure and join us for the next Meet of the Month in Walt Disney World. Summer's almost over, and there's no better way to celebrate and cool off by a day at a water park. So our next Meet of the Month is going to be a little bit different. Similar to what we did back in 2009, we were going to spend a day at Disney's Blizzard Beach. You can visit the events page over at WDWRadio.com. And finally, speaking of events, don't forget about our e-ticket event weekend, October 4th through the 6th. We are going to have a weekend-long series of events, and we're going to kick it off with a very special dinner inside the Great Movie Ride. This is the ultimate dinner and a movie. We're going to travel through the movies, eat during the movies, really get a chance to experience dinner and a show, and of course, a few surprises. Tickets are on sale now, but they are almost sold out. We have a very limited number of seats and just a few remaining. So if you are thinking about coming, visit the events page over at WDWRadio.com and be part of our very, very special dinner inside the Great Movie Ride. It is going to be a unique experience, unlike anything I promise you have done before. And listen, there's no better way to do it than doing it with friends. And if you are coming down for e-ticket event weekend, don't forget you can visit mousefantravel.com. They have specially discounted rooms available just for attendees of the e-ticket event. Also, anybody who's participating in the Tower of Terror 10-miler, some of the things going on. And of course, don't forget, Food and Wine is also going on that weekend as well. And before you know it, our cruise on the Disney Fantasy with Ridley Pearson is going to be here. If you're coming on the cruise and thinking about joining us, there's still time. And don't forget, too, we have a new blog post up this week, new information about fish extenders and some details about the cruise. Speaking of the newsletter, don't forget, if you haven't signed up for our brand new free weekly email newsletter, exclusive content, contests, special discounts. You can sign up by visiting the homepage over at WDWRadio.com. Look in the top right corner for the newsletter link. That is going to do it for this week's show. I want to thank you all so very much for taking the time to tune in this and every week. If you aren't catching the show live, be part of the show and the conversation. Join us in the chat room every Wednesday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern, over at WDW Radio Live. Subscribe to the show in iTunes, and please help spread the word. Tell your friends about the show, the videos, the blog, and so much more. I am Lou Mongello. Thanks so very much for watching and listening, even with the verbal blunders. So until next time, have a great week, everybody. See ya.